Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam Afra. Today, I and my group will be presenting about product. Product that we choose is analog multimeter. So, analog multimeter are test instruments that are able to measure the basic electrical and electronic quantities. Example for electronic quantities is voltage, current, capacitance, resistance, and inductance. A multimeter is also known as multi-tester. Multimeter actually have two types. One is analog multimeter and another one is digital multimeter, as I know. Mostly engineering student will use analog multimeter because the lecturer once the student know how to use the multimeter and read the reading uh, in the analog multimeter. So actually it's not easy to read and to memorize all the function in the multimeter because I already have an experience. The characteristic of analog multimeter, first, the price or the cost is so cheap and so affordable for every student. For me, it's very cheap and very affordable to buy because the price is still under 50 ringgit. The size is very small, like handheld device. That means it's easy to bring anywhere, and also it's easy to keep in the bag or hold. So the features of analog multimeter, one is battery power. Analog multimeter can can be operated without power supply. This means it's only use battery. Number two, battery test. Function of battery test is for testing battery operations. Number three, overload protections. The function of overload protections is to protect multimeter. Number four, mirror scale. Easier to read the reading in the scale, and the most important to read the reading on the scale is the positions. The positions must directly to the multimeter. For example, this multimeter, analog multimeter, and this one is scale. So if you want to read, make sure that your positions is directly to multimeter, and then you need to read properly. If you read from this side, or this side, or in front of the multimeter.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Irfan Haziq bin Mat Supian. I am from DPC 3A and my registration number is 33DPC19F1007. So now I am going to talk about the function of the multimeter. So there are three main functions of the multimeter. The first one is for AC and DC current measurement. Before that, AC is for alternating current and DC is for direct current. The second one is for AC and DC voltage measurement, and the third one is for measurement for resistance, inductance, and capacitance. So these are three main function of the multimeters, but there are also another function such as for education purpose. There are teachers and lecturers out there that use this multimeter as their syllabus to teach their student, because student engineering such as me need to learn how to use, how to read, and how to maintain or how to take care of this multimeter, because it is important for us because this multimeter will be useful for us, especially for electrical workers. Okay, so this is multimeter. So now I am going to some demonstration on how to use this multimeter. Okay, so first we connect this wire, and then we set for the lowest value. So now I'm going to test this battery. This is DC, direct current. So I'm going to test. So this is a reading. So we connect it for the terminal. This is for negative terminal and this is for positive terminal. So this multimeter works, but it cannot reach the current value, so we need to set up for the highest, a bit higher. So now we're getting the readings on the multimeters. So that's how you use multimeter. It is very simple and everyone can try it. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Berisham Muhammad Shukri. Number metric is 33DPC19F1009. I want to talk about comparison between analog multimeter and digital multimeter. Multimeter are used for indicate the measurement of parameters VIR per AC or DC source. Multimeter has two types, analog multimeter and digital multimeter. For an analog multimeter, it uses needle-on calibrate scale to indicate the measurement. It provides measurement in analog form with metal pointer. It used to measure current, voltage, resistance. It uses simple display white marking for various range as per R, V, and I measurement. Accuracy of measurement is lower. For digital multimeter, it provides measurement in digital form using digit as per resolution need. It measures current, voltage, resistance, and impedance. It uses LCD display. Digital multimeter requires a DC converter and quantity to be displayed is in digital form. Accuracy of measurement is higher. Last one is input resistance is constant for all range. In conclusion, for students who want to learn how to use multimeter, I recommend using an analog multimeter. That is because if students can use an analog multimeter, they also should be able to use digital multimeter because its function is same.